Oh, going to Baltimore, waiting for my Uber driver.
Welcome to Maryland, hon. Somebody call for a crabber?
Well, I called Uber. Are you an Uber driver?
You noticed from the last video we did, we left this spot here. I forgot to fiberglass this piece here. So now I'm gonna fiberglass it.
I'm trying to go into Baltimore. I'm doing some filming.
Yeah, I got something on my phone here. Said I'm supposed to pick you up. I'll take you in Baltimore, hon.
In this?
First load of the season, getting stacked to get ready to get loaded on the boat. Crab season 2022.
What's up, man? Good, how about you?
Put that thing down and start unloading.
Yeah.
I gotta mix up resin and then apply it and then put the glass down, fiberglass itself, the cloth, apply more resin, get it all soaked in good, paint over the top of it, throw some grit on it, let it all dry, and we'll be done. Oh, we got one stop to make before we get going, but I'll make some room for you here. Hop on in. Real critical to get your mix of resin and hardener correct. Fortunately, today's a little chilly, so I can go a little extra on the hardener. If it's real warm out and you hit it with that hardener, she's gonna go off quick, gonna get all gummy and nasty.
How long does this amount of bait last? I mean, I guess it's between the two of you, right? Or is it just his?
Nah, it'll be between us, between the two of us. I forget what we use. It's like every year is a new year. I think it's 5 boxes a day. I can't remember. I think it's 7 or 8 flats. Is there 4 boxes? I think it's 5 boxes, I think. How many boxes we take? Here, let me get this stuff out of the way. Yeah, just put it in the back here.
All right, I got some gear in here. What's that smell? You're sure you're an Uber driver?
I think it's like 5, yeah, usually. I don't know.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to tell? They're always different.
We've only been doing it for the last 15 years. So.
Well, then why are you asking me?
I know.
I've been doing it for the past 20 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know. Precisely measure my resin. Five ounces of resin. We're gonna need 50 drops. I like a 10 to 1 on there. And a couple extras. Good measure.
So you said that we've got a stop to make? I thought
Yeah.
I was going to Baltimore.
Yeah, we just got one quick stop to make, and then we head up the city.
It's the same as they always are.
Right now, I'm gonna mix this up real good. Get the hardener and the resin together. Start laying this in. Fill them holes. Get all up under this old stuff. Where are you spending the night?
What?
Where are you sleeping at?
Oh, I have some friends in town.
So you missed painting the bottom of some of your pots.
Yeah, they were a couple of my hairy ones. I didn't want to coat the hair. Lazy.
Stop you from all the rest of them.
Lazy.
Is that your handicap to all the other crabbers? You're so good. You can start the year with dirty pots.
Pretty much. Pots stay so clean, I had to start them dirty.
Yep.
I'm gonna lay my cloth on there. Get it laid out nice and flat. I'm gonna lay my other piece of cloth on there. Double layer just to be safe.
He doesn't have much room, so I got no place for my gear, my clothes.
He ain't got a chest of drawers?
What now?
Put it in the bureau. had a miscalculation. Does he have any room over his? He just got here, we unloaded what I could put in my freezer. And then, I mean, I'll put him in the walk-in worst case, so.
What happens with less than zero female supervision when it comes to organizing things?
I am not a trained professional, nor would I say this is right. But she's a crab boat and you get away with that.
Yeah, I don't think he has any of that. So, you know, I've been to Baltimore a bunch. You know, I never really felt like I got the true, like, essence of the city.
Yeah, I know, boy. Went to school with him.
Well, you think a kid is going to be able to help show me around? I wanted to kind of go check out some of the history, and maybe somebody with experience knows their way around.
I'm sure I can get you around a little bit. I know what you're thinking. You gotta let this dry, then you gotta sand it, then you gotta paint it. Not around here. Show you a little trick of the trade here. How many are going in your freezer?
How many did you go and pick up today?
Hey, oh, I got my own bait in there. Oh boy, what was that noise?
Your freezer's got a rod knock.
We can go see some of the sights, Fort McHenry, and take a little tour of the city. I tell you, I know a good sandwich place up there, a little deli on Lombard Street. Go get a corned beef sandwich.
What street was that again?
It's up there, Little Italy. I'll take you up there. I know I'm going. I like to use the organic grit. All right, it's just sand. Get that nice and mixed in there. That's what we call the no sand painted grit finish. You're welcome. And as always, you can't see it from my house.
I'll tell you what, I'll trade you freezer space for video ideas. It sounds like you've already made that deal.
There you go.
They're not even talking to me, so.
Anybody's ideas?
Yeah, that's not a lie, he will.
I'll borrow, use. Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Oh, is that what it is?
Say you're a filmmaker?
Yeah, I do some documentary type stuff, and I do a little bit of YouTube, and
I got a YouTube channel.
yeah.
Yeah, it's on a computer. Don't forget to subscribe.
Well, I'd like to know what it is first. You're not one of those YouTubers who asks for likes and subscribes before you ever show any content, are you?
Here on Chesapeake Bay, we use what's called a hawk for our buoy. It's got a weight on the bottom. This is lead. Bolt on a clip and the buoy, and then there's a flag on the top. Everybody uses different colors.
So you open up your store, your piece of property. Are you going to be selling this year?
Yep, 7333 East Furnace Branch Road in Glen Burnie, Maryland.
How do you think this season's gonna be, Cat TikTok?
I don't know, I don't believe anything until I see it myself, because you can't believe anybody and everybody's just out for themselves, so. Don't believe anything a crabber says until you see it yourself. That's what I've learned. That's what I've learned.
True, but it's not nice.
Well, truth hurts.
Is that close to the water?
It's not too far from the water.
How far away are we from the ocean?
I thought about taking you down the ocean, but it's too far. Our buoys are branded with our numbers on them, waterman numbers, just using a piece of fabric and then handy dandy zip ties. And I just zip tie on my flags. Had a good teacher, that's for sure.
Yeah, you know?
Yep.
Yup.
We can run past aquarium, Mel.
The what now?
It's up there too.
Well, I heard they had a good aquarium over there.
Yeah, like I said, aquarium. This year, to denote north and south for the northern rows, I'm gonna put a piece of duct tape on. Somebody made a comment last year on this. I forget who it is, but thanks for the thought. To where it's gonna double up our duct tape. Extra color on there to be able to tell the difference between north and south. If you got a southern row that ends where a northern one starts, you know that you'll be able to tell the difference between the buoys. And then on this, I'm gonna write my waterman number and then 25 pots. We do brand it on the buoys themselves, but it's just a good, easier to see. That tells you how many pots are on the line. And that tells Department of Natural Resources whose it is, how many pots are on the line, and tells me and the other guys working whether it's a north or south row.
Teacher's a stretch. Allowed me to be in your presence. That was the extent of it.
That's good. You heard it here first.
I mean, did you ever ask any questions and you just got no response?
Well, it's hard to ask a guy that you thought was mute for the first 5 years you knew him. I mean, the guy will work for 12 hours a day and not say a single word.
Because nobody ever asked any questions.
That's because he doesn't ever say anything.
Did he ever tell you tie that thing?
That's what he would do. I would say, hey, what do I do? How do I do this? He said, you just do it like this. You just do this, or do that, or just do it himself, and then you just have to kind of watch and see, and then you get all flustered, and then he wouldn't say anything.
So I take it you were born and raised here?
Yeah, I've lived in Medina my whole life.
The Dina, and that's in what state?
Maryland. Definitely been a cold spring to start here. We've had some warm days, a few days in the 80s, 70s, but man, it keeps getting cold again. We got 30s coming overnight. Hopefully by next week we're going to start to get a break for this weather. It's just been a cold, long spring.
I never even got to drive the boat. He's letting kids drive the boat now. I had to buy my own boat to drive the boat.
You're welcome.
Well, see? Exactly.
I guess it builds character, right?
Yeah, it builds something. Yeah, I'll be on the corner of Furnace Branch and Margate, 7333 East Furnace Branch Road in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Get fresh live crabs.
Best prices in town?
I don't know about best prices in town, but definitely the
Best
coolest guy
quality.
selling them.
And best quality, right?
That's right. That's right. They're so fresh they bite back. I probably shouldn't have said that because now I'm going to hear it in his next video.
Buy F.E. Miss Paula crabs. So fresh, they bite back. You heard it here first. What do you say?
We got it.
We got it. We'll just go back.
Right. I'll see FB Miss Paula t-shirts for sale that have like, so fresh they bite back. Like,
Oh wow, you've got Old Bay in your car? I love Old Bay on my crabs.
You're definitely a chicken necker. Catching a few crabs. I've heard guys commenting Delaware. The sooks are already starting to sponge up down in Virginia. There's a few males showing up here and there, I've heard. No big reports, but prices are still up.
What are your hours gonna be?
to be honest, I don't know. I haven't done it yet. If I can crab, Monday through Friday and then be there Friday, 5 to 8, Saturday, 11 to 8, Sunday, 11 to 8. Hopefully I sell out before that.
And you're just selling live crabs, right? You're not
Just live for
yeah,
now.
Right.
People buy enough live crabs, I hopefully can have them steamed next year. Got to start somewhere. It is what it is.
Well, we're here to our first destination.
Are we picking somebody up or?
Mind give me a hand with this? Here, grab these pots for me.
Do I need gloves?
Ah, you're all right.
Where do I just?
And over there and there.
I would think you have like a crew for this. Hey Jason, you're no longer the deck boss.
Seems like easy questions to answer, but I mean, we're doing a lot right now.
Oh yeah.
Getting the whole rig ready to go. I'm trying to assemble crew, get bait, get everything ready. Then you got to go set the pots. Then you don't catch crab. People see that you're crabbing and they want to go buy the crabs immediately. But then you have to explain to them the first couple times you fish them, the water's too cold, and then you got to get the scent off the pots from the paint, and then they don't trap right. And then once it gets hot, then you catch a few crabs, and you catch the big crabs, and you catch them up, and then you don't catch any crabs for 2 weeks. And then you catch a bunch of little crabs, and you have a peeler run, then you have a bunch of junk, and you don't really start catching a whole lot of really nice crabs till the end of June or beginning of July. And that's just the way the cycle works, the ebb and the flow of crab.
We got rockfish season opening up this weekend. May 1st is opener for the trophy fish. A lot of guys have been blue catting, catching blue cats, which is great. They're invasive and exotic and definitely eat a lot of fish. Yeah, pretty good. One, two punch, yeah, great. Somebody said no sand, somebody commented no sanding, and I did sand, I threw the sand in the paint.
You need an FAQ like loop.
My entire page is an FAQ loop, essentially. I was just thinking about having business cards with FAQ and then,
Yeah.
Write that down when we need
Yeah,
that
right.
later.
I was just gonna say, I gotta quit talking.
If you want to do something to help Chesapeake Bay, you got a chance to buy tilapia or blue cat or farm-raised salmon and blue cat, you always want to buy that blue cat. If your grocery store doesn't carry it, ask them to start carrying it. Plenty of blue cats. It's an inexhaustible resource, and they're doing damage to the bay. Hey Google, how do we get up the city?
So we're good now, right? No more stops?
Now we're gonna head right up the city.
Do you put all your passengers to work?
I won't probably have a crew set up until the day before I go.
You got some candidates?
We'll see. This year is my year of minimalism. I'm seeing what I can do without. How many people do I not need to have on the boat?
Huge shout out to Dr. Sook. We got to take a tour of the IMET lab. She's gotten crabs from me now for 5-6 years, I think. Brings them here, does her research. Here's the famous welcome to Baltimore Hun sign. Once in a while you get somebody ignorant, they'll cross out the Hun, but she's on there today.
By the end of last year, I had it down to me, one other guy.
Wow, just two of you, huh?
Yeah, because I'm driving, shaking, calling, getting set, and the other guy is dipping and baiting, and helping me set back or whatever. But when school lets out, you got plenty of help from high school, college, all this, that, and the other. And then as soon as they go back, or as soon as hunting season comes around, they're gone. They're gone in the spring. They're gone in the fall. It's hunting season.
Life as a crabber.
It is what it is, but it's different. This ain't your granddad's crabbing anymore.
See a bunch of different labs and just the different type of work that she does with crabs. Really amazing stuff. She's the scientist who sequenced the genome of the blue crab. Some amazing stuff. I don't know what it means, but really cool stuff. It's cool to get to see how my crabs are being used in science, and just getting to see the crab all the way from little tiny babies to full-grown crabs, and to see how the crabs that I was able to provide are being used scientifically. It was a really neat experience. That's where the greatest baseball player of all time played, Cal Ripken. He's my hero.
They had another guy who was really big. What's his name? Cal Ripken.
There's a million reasons not to do it. The upside is that I'm willing right now to work hard and eat crow and whatever else to be able to turn it into something bigger, hopefully. Build a clientele and build a business.
It was a cool deal. Just how scientists and watermen can partner together. Thanks again, Dr. Sook, for letting me and my family come out.
Not a lot of people out and about today.
Ain't many tourists.
That guy's in short sleeves and that guy's wearing a hat and jacket.
Springtime here in Maryland.
You're not making your living on a one-time-a-year crab feast. You're making your living on building relationships with people in town that are gonna buy from you and tell their friends and whatever else.
You learn all that at the FV Miss Paula School of Crabbing?
You're welcome.
No.
It was instilled in him.
Yeah.
Osmosis?
Yeah, I was gonna say via osmosis. Yeah, right.
Oh, look at all the mussels on there. There you go. Such a cool deal to be able to see how clean the water is here. Nice green color, pretty color, tons of dark false mussels. Awesome deal, that we're getting there. We got to get the sewage treatment plants figured out and get the water knocked down to that tertiary stage. That would be even better. The road looked blocked off. I find it. What's this? Never know how to get here. It's just blocked off too. Can we go straight?
Well, best of luck to you.
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna need it. It's gonna be a hot disaster if you guys want to watch along. People.
And you got a new lineup of merch, right?
I do. Just came out last Friday. Got a new line of merch. I got these snapback trucker hats. I got sweatshirts, short sleeve, long sleeve, men's, women's. I got bottle openers. I got crab mallets. I got koozies. I got you ain't no crabber shirts.
Until we get everything out of the water and get it going back in pure, we're going to have issues. Sick fish, dirty water, super algae blooms, low DO problems. I mean, it's all because of the water. It all comes down to the water. But it's cool. It's just cool to see up here the water being clean, the water being have a nice green color. It's clear. Tons of dark false mussels. I mean, that's awesome. Awesome deal. I'm gonna run in here and get a couple corned beef sandwiches. I'll be right back. Best corned beef sandwich ever ate. Just watch out for the tin foil. Might be hot.
You name it. If you want it, I can get it to you. And if that's a great way to support crabbers in the off season, this crabber in particular, because I put all my eggs in the crabbing basket. I'm broke.
Oh, where'd you hear that from?
Not from you.
Hey, CJ, you want to check out his hat? I'm just curious what brand it is and all that stuff. We got an appointment.
You want the part number and whatever else? You want to list all the people that have bought it? Maybe they'll buy yours too.
Where's this one made at? Let's see here.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, there's a trash can there, yeah. I don't know which one.
I was curious about this wreck here.
It's wooden totex. There's police. That's somebody.
Oh, there's an ambulance.
You hear that ambulance?
Again,
You called me a bad teacher and I can't even get to no words out.
that's why you're a bad teacher, because you don't ever get any words out.
I'm a good listener.
Oh, he's a great listener. He listens to everything that I do that works, and he does it too.
What
do they say?
You gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
The teacher has become the apprentice. huh?
Exactly. I mean, you're my
See,
mentor.
I couldn't make it in crab. You know, I wasn't as good at crabber, but I'm good at making viral videos.
I'll take that.
See, so I take crabbing things from him, and he takes viral video advice from me.
Give and a take. It's a give and a take.
Yeah, it's a take and a take, right?
Are you an Uber driver? At a friend's place, but
You're supposed to say what? you don't know what the lingo is. He ain't got a chest of drawers.
what now?
Put it in a bureau.
Yeah. I don't think he has any of that.
Sorry.
I think that's unanimous. If anybody knows anything, you know what I mean? You steam them with J.O. and you eat them with Old Bay. Heard it here.
My clothes and.
I'm sorry. And I was like, where are we going with this one?
I'm trying to look it up. Lumber. Is that L-U-M? Do you put all your passengers to work? What's his name? Cal Ripken.
If you don't steam crabs, J.O., eat them with Old Bay.
You ain't no crabber. Get to work.
Oh man, I don't know that we're gonna be able to get through this.
It's gonna be hard to get through it.